Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new then welcome to my channel. I really feel like I haven't been sticking to what I wanted to do with YouTube, or like what I had in mind or what my plan was. Like I really wanted to document Luan's childhood, his development, and just capture really lovely memories, and I feel like I've kind of let myself down a bit as I haven't really done that. This video is literally just like to catch you guys up. I haven't been here for a while, haven't posted anything on YouTube. Luan has developed a lot since I last posted. Things have changed, just things that I thought, you know what, because I didn't do any like filming on it, I may as well quickly give you a chat, give you a little update before I start filming again in future, just so you know like kind of where we're at the moment. So starting with Luan and his development, he is 9 months. Yeah, he's 9 months. He's crawling so fast everywhere. Crawling, like can't keep your eyes off of him. He's putting himself up to things and like moving around with one arm, like trying to just walk to different places, but he's always touching something. He's clapping, like, and he's really proud of himself. Like when he starts clapping, he's like really happy. He says the words granddad and dada. Dada was his first word, but now he's like granddad, granddad. Granddad, granddad. So, can you believe it? No mama, no mummy, no ma, nothing, mum, nothing. That's just rude, isn't it? Yeah. This boy eats 3 meals a day, some 3 big meals as well, with yogurts after, fruit after, and like 2 snacks throughout the day. The boy eats loads. He literally eats like he's about 5 years old. His food at the moment, more recently, like within the last few days, I've like given him what we've been eating. Just obviously really like cut it down and stuff, but I do tend to make his meals. His favourite is like, I don't know, bangers and mash, like some sausages with like mashed potato, vegetables, all mashed up. That is his favourite at the moment. I've recently started taking Luan to these music and movement classes. I wanted to get back into swimming, but he got a cold, and like where the weather's been changing and stuff, I was a bit iffy about him swimming and then like, you know, catching a cold or anything like that. So I took him to this mother and baby music and movement class, and he loved it. It was so rewarding just to see him enjoying this class. I was thinking like I really don't want to go, but he loved it, so now I've started to go every week, and it's free. Like, can you believe it? If anyone's curious about these classes, like just DM me, and there is like so many classes. They're all free. Music and movement, learn and play, loads of other stuff I just can't remember off the top of my head. Baby massage, baby yoga. I know, baby yoga actually is a thing. The boy has 5 teeth. Is that normal? I'm not really too sure. I'm actually not sure. So in August, which is now a month ago, he got 1 and like a little stub, like, what do they call them, like little pegs. He got 2 little ones like this, yeah. Within 1 month, he's just got 3 at the top. Like, I'll try and put a picture in, but he has literally 5 teeth. I don't know if that's normal. Obviously, all babies are different, but I was a bit like, he's literally 6 years old. Like, how has he got 5 teeth? I just don't know. I am not sitting here to brag about Luan's development, even though I am a really proud mum, because there are things that Luan doesn't do at his age that majority of babies can do. So if you're feeling like a bit like, oh, my baby doesn't do that, or my baby hasn't got that many teeth, or like, every baby is different. And for an example, Luan doesn't actually hold his own bottle himself. I see loads of other babies like holding their bottle from like 6 months. Like, Luan doesn't. So yeah, don't beat yourself up about it if like your baby can't do something and you're a bit worried. Like, all babies are different. I'm not sure if I even put it out there on my social media, but Luan is completely off the boob now. He's not breastfed at all. It was really sad to stop breastfeeding, as I know he loved it, I loved it, and there's so many pros as to why I breastfed. But it just got to that time where I wanted to stop. He started getting teeth. I just felt like he was always on me. I just wasn't for selfish reasons. I think he was at that time and he's been growing lovely, and I just chose I wanted to stop. So now Luan is completely off of the boob. Overall with Luan's development, he is a happy, smiley, craven baby. I'm joking. He is always eating, but he is, I couldn't ask for a better baby, literally. Luan's sleep routine at the moment literally has been very good in the last week. The week before, like before this week, I would have sat here and be saying like, why doesn't my baby sleep through the night? He's 9 months. I thought babies sleep through the night once they start getting the bottle, which is not true. I thought all these things, and you know what's worked recently? I don't want to jinx it, so touch wood. The other night we was eating dinner and it was like 8. Luan had been fed, he'd been like bathed, he'd been dressed, creamed, you name it, bottle, cuddle, everything, and he was still being super restless, like wouldn't settle, wouldn't like let me rock him to sleep, nothing, which is what I like used to do, was like hold him until he went to sleep. And I wanted to eat my dinner without being too selfish. I put him in his cot and I was thinking like, if he's crying now, like he's genuinely just overtired, he just wants a bit of attention. But I know he's tired because like every now and then be like, and like be dozing off like this. So put him in his cot and yeah, he cried. I gave him his dummy, he cried, I gave him his dummy, and that went on for about literally 10 minutes and we just didn't hear anything. We was like, oh, he must be asleep. Praise the Lord, like he must be asleep. Anyway, I thought that was actually quite a good technique. I know it was late and he probably would have gone to sleep anyway, but I'm gonna try that tomorrow. When tomorrow came now, the same thing happened again, but obviously this time was more on purpose. Like I done the whole bath time routine and then gave him a bottle. And when he started getting drowsy, I just put him in his cot and put a bit of white noise on. And yeah, he like was moaning a bit, whinging a bit, give him his dummy. He was going off. Then when he realised that I wasn't there, he was crying again. That went on again for like 10 minutes. I was thinking, oh my God, this is my new thing now. This is my new thing. So then realised it's called self-settling, done some research on it, and I was pretty much doing it right. And it's from when the baby starts getting drowsy to put them in their cot. Like don't put them in there before, because on one of the nights I put him in there, he was having the time of his life. He was playing with things. I was thinking, where did he get these toys from? He was laughing at me, smiling. I was thinking, I don't think it was the right time for me to put him in there because he's not going to sleep. Yeah, so that was like trial and error. But if you want any tips on that sort of stuff, because I've only been doing it a week, I would advise you to research it and just research how to self-settle. But it's pretty simple. I know I've heard loads of like horror stories, like, oh, I've been doing it for an hour and they're still not down, 2 hours, they're still not down. I can't really give you much advice because I'm no expert, but the one tip that I learned throughout like this process so far is to put them in there when they're really tired, and then fingers crossed. So I found that with self-settling, Luan slept a lot better through the night. I don't know if it was like because of self-settling or if it was like just a coincidence, but the first night we done it, he went to sleep at 8 or 10 past 8 or whatever, and he woke up at 6:30. If you know Luan's sleeping pattern, you'd know that that is just unheard of. Like, what? He didn't wake up? Huh? Are we talking about Luan? Yeah, the second time he woke up once for like a little top up of milk, then back to sleep like until 7. I know. I'm so extra. Because believe it or not, I have been running for 10 months on broken sleep. The odd night here and there, I've had a few nights like full sleep, but yeah, that's why you can see the bags under my eyes, but they're designer, so I don't care. So another major thing that has happened recently, which I actually posted a small image on my Instagram, was that I have moved out of my parents' house. We have got a little flat and we're private renting in, I want to say southeast London, but I feel like all of you guys already know. Yeah, it's a 2-bedroom, and then it's got a kitchen / dining room / living room, that's all in one, and just a little bathroom. It's small, but it works for us. Yeah, it was a decision that I thought was best, as I just believe that we've got our own little family. It's time to get out of our parents' home and just fly the nest, really, like create something small of our own. I will eventually be doing like a flat tour. I wouldn't say house tour, but it's really small, so I'm just gonna say a flat tour. I will eventually do it. Everywhere is pretty much decorated, and I don't really have to do anything like painting, or there's one thing I gotta paint, but like carpets or everything's pretty much done. The only thing is like furnishing. Right now I've basically completed this bedroom and completed Luan's bedroom, but the living room, do we have a sofa? No, haven't got round to it, to be honest. I've only been here a week, so once it is all furnished and I'm happy with it and all of that, I will share it with you. But yeah, until then I doubt you'll see it. Little snippets of Luan's room because it's just super cute. And I did put a picture of the kitchen on my Instagram, but obviously that was the day I got the keys, so it had 0 in the kitchen. There wasn't even a spoon, there was no kettle, no microwave, nothing. But eventually I will show you guys. Another thing is about going back to work. Everyone tells me like, oh, I couldn't wait to go back to work after my maternity leave, like I just wanted my own space back, like it's nice to get your own time. Why can't I be like that? Like, I do not want to go back. I was due to go back 2 weeks ago, and luckily my new manager, which seems lovely, gave me holiday, let me take my holiday. So I was thinking, yeah, great, because I don't want to go back. Don't make me go back, please. I would say in general, the reason I stopped filming, for any of you that may like have asked me and are just like, oh, haven't had that much time, blah blah, it's honestly the truth. Like, I feel like when Luan got to a certain age, I started finding it very difficult to do like day-to-day things, like on a daily basis, like get ready, like get myself ready, tidy, do the washing, do the dishes, cook dinner, cook Luan's dinner, all of that. I found it hard to already fit that into the day when Luan started to need my full attention. He doesn't have as many naps in the day, he literally has 1 like or 2. So before, when he was sleeping all the time, I'd do everything, I'd be able to just sit down, film a video. It really started to get quite difficult. I would get to the point where I'd have so many things to do, and it would be like 6 o'clock, time to bath Luan, time to now put him to bed, nearly like 7, and I still wouldn't have done things on my list. So filming became very impossible, like, if you know what I mean. I would say now, since like we're in the flat, I have nights where I'm by myself, and once I've put Luan down, I'm pretty like twiddling my thumbs, like what am I gonna do? Everywhere's tidy, the washing's done, like what am I supposed to do? I can't just be asked to just watch TV. I've caught up on everything. Are You the One, Towie, I've even started watching Celebrity, Bear Grylls. I've watched it all, so I was just thinking, you know what, I actually have time to film now. And when Luan goes down to bed, this is the first time I've done it, but don't get me wrong, I've only been moved out like a week. When Luan goes down to bed, I feel like it will be my new routine. Luan will go down and then I can start filming some videos. You probably will see me like this in most of my videos. If you have a problem, then don't watch, but it's around bedtime that I'm filming, so I probably will look like absolute trash. I'm joking, don't repeat that, because I'm not trash. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty much it. Like, that's all that's been going on lately. Yeah, so as I will start to have more time and want to do these sit down videos, I will also try and like do some vlogging, like on my like day in the lives, but more for like the sit down ones. If you guys could send me all your ideas, as I know a lot of people, when they're like, oh, when are you going to do YouTube again, blah blah blah, I was just like, very soon. I didn't want to promise to anything. I didn't want to like hold myself to anything, because I knew I really wanted to get back into it, but I knew like I already felt like I had like a ton of bricks on my shoulders, like with so many errands to do and like so many things, like every day would be a new thing. So I just thought, I'm just gonna say soon, 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 and I can't actually guarantee when that will be. But now I feel like I want to do it, I have time to do it, so why not? So please send me over all of your ideas for us, for me, for all of us, for Luan. If you just want to see a day in the life of Luan, like where I'm not involved, what he gets up to, anything, let me know and I will try and get that done. And I also want to like go back in time and do some like old ones of like how I told my parents I was pregnant. Yeah, and like what it's like to be pregnant. When I first found out I was pregnant, I was in college, so like what it was like. Yeah, I want to like kind of go back in time. So yeah, just send me some ideas and I will try and do them. So thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share, you name it, and subscribe. And then you might as well subscribe as well, and then like if you want to, you know, subscribe. But yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Look a bit scruffy, Jesus.